One of your longtime friends yesterday goes by the name of Fat Joe. He called you a sucker for talking about all of this stuff 20 years later. How you feel about that? I know you saw it.
Yeah, I feel like he fooled me. He's not my friend.
Whoa.
Irv Gotti said, I'm no longer his friend. And he's correct.
You know, people may be jealous of you on the low. You know, I just signed a deal for $300 million. I know certain people who...
God damn. Yo, what up, man? It's your boy, you on Cammy Loki, however you want to call me. So, I'm back to it again, man. Irv Gotti. He recently went on Drink Champs. I'm sure by now everybody know what's going on. Irv Gotti, Ashanti. Oh, the last time I said her name wrong, I see people was in the comment section. Oh my God, you said her name wrong. This is so cringe. Really? I'm supposed to die because I said somebody's name wrong? Come on, man. Get over that shit. So anyways, like I said, I'm sure by now everybody know what's going on. Irv Gotti, Ja Rule, they went on Drink Champs and pretty much start a whole big conversation where a lot of people involved. So there's one guy specifically that respond. It's Fat Joe. If you guys don't know, Fat Joe and n.o.r.e, Inc., they have a long history together. So Fat Joe respond to Irv Gotti about the Ashanti situation. Like I said, if I said her name wrong, please forgive me. So Irv Gotti respond, and recently Fat Joe respond again. So it's a bunch of back and forth. Everything started at Drink Champs, and I guarantee you, in a year or two from now, it's gonna be the same conversation. I'm willing to bet with anybody. A year or two from now, same thing. Mark my word. So anyways, before I play any videos, I'm gonna play exactly how everything started. We gotta go back to Drink Champs interview, and then I'm gonna play all the new clips so we can have a full context. So without further ado, let's check it out.
That was immediate something that I noticed when I watched Ashanti's Walk of Fame. I immediately said,
Where's Gotti?
Mr. Lorenzo's not there.
Yeah.
What? And I felt like you was a hater. I kind of did.
I'm not a hater.
No, not a hater. I just felt like
I'm not invited. I'm not invited to those
invited.
things. With me and her ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
But you gotta
get along.
You gotta go though. Gotti, like I felt like just me looking for the outsider looking in. That's an insider. That's an outsider. But an outsider looking in, nonetheless. Right? You understood that? I know you probably didn't, but you did.
No, I'm
you know what
saying,
I'm
you
saying?
see what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I just want, because I wanted like, it felt good.
I'm never a hater.
No.
So anyone out there,
let me rephrase that.
Remove, I am never a hater.
Yeah.
Me
I'll rephrase that,
me and
sorry.
Ashanti created and made history.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
But I don't see eye to eye with her anymore.
Let me explain what I meant, right? Because the week after that, I went to DJ Khaled's. I always pronounce his name wrong. And I got to see Jay, and I got to see Diddy, and I got to see Fat Joe, and I got to see, Corey, and all these other people that was behind the scenes of Khaled that probably didn't necessarily get those big pictures, like it's the very after you get the stars, them three pictures.
But here's the difference.
Hold on.
Khaled,
I went back.
Khaled probably called them and asked them to do that.
But when I went, Khaled didn't call me, and I showed up. But when I went back, I was like, damn, I wanted to see Gotti. I wanted to see you there, whether you invited or not, to just throw the n.o.r.e ink behind her. When they put the. Look at you, bro. You feel me? When they put the hands on the thing. I don't even know if that's the thing. If I'm getting confused.
That's the Chinese thing.
But you know what I mean? When they do the Hollywood shit, I wanted Gotti to be like this. With your n.o.r.e ink sign behind me.
I'm just for peace, I want everybody to be in harmony and peace. Not to say that we gotta hang out and create and do things together, but be at peace. So when it's time for us to come together for things like this, it can be
cordial.
Yeah, amicable relationships. It can be a moment for the whole, n.o.r.e family to celebrate our victories.
I'm a Cancer.
Let me pop my motherfucking body, man.
But listen, I'm a Cancer, dog.
Okay.
I love hard.
Were you cheerleading?
I love hard, and I don't love hard.
Nah, but you got, what I'm saying? Listen.
Were you a cheerleader though, right? I was cheerleading, watching the ceremony.
Here's the thing.
I didn't watch it.
Here's the thing. We created something special.
I didn't fucking watch it.
We created something special.
Even Mark Jackson watched.
And it's like,
the Golden
this
State
is
Warriors
20 years later coming up for all of us, and 20 years for Ashanti, my 20s passed.
Because you was at the ceremony.
I was there.
You were living it up.
Listen, when we did the doc, we tried to get Ashanti 3 different times. She turned it down each and every time. So what I like to say is just the other side. We've tried when we flirted with the idea of doing the Murder Inc. reunion tour.
I love that idea.
Yeah, she turned it down. I'm never fucking with y'all.
She didn't say that.
Basically. So, you know, when
is it about the Masters? Because I watched the Breakfast Club.
Listen.
Try to do a good thing, good job.
Let's speak on the Masters. I know that's gonna come up. First of all, I'm not like Lucien Grange.
From Empire?
No, Lucien Grange owns he runs the Universal Music Group.
Oh, that's when Kanye's talking about I'm not Lucien? Yeah. I ain't know that's what he thought.
Lucien Grange.
Holy shit. I let you know I ain't getting that much money. I gotta calm down.
Lucien Grange ain't giving nobody back their Masters.
Wow.
And he owns thousands of them. I own a hot maybe 25.
Right.
Lucien Grange wasn't in the studio with you making those records.
Right.
I made those Ashanti records.
Can you rock with me?
Oh, I made those records. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wrote them, but she wrote them with the help of me telling her what to write. And all of y'all, whoever knows me, I don't lie. I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? But I helped make those records.
Right.
So I own them.
Right.
Like here, me and Rule was talking today, and I'm not gonna say no numbers, Rule. But it's like artists, I never signed my artists to 360 deals.
Right.
I never said give me some of your show money or
and Leo's your mentor, you could have.
Because Leo's a 360 motherfucker.
He is 360. You look up 360, his face pop up. It's back. That's okay.
But I never did that. I feel I was always very good to my artists.
That was before our time. Just to be fair, 360s was before our time.
All right, but what I'm saying is...
But Lloyd could have been 360'd up.
No, but listen.
He could have 360'd up.
It was before Lloyd time,
Let me make this statement.
Okay.
Artists have a way of getting money. Rule makes a lot of money.
Yes, he does.
Doing shows. Yes, Ashanti makes a lot of money doing shows. Yeah. So what's left for the guy who was the record label who helped make the records? How I make money out of this is the Masters.
Right.
So how am I supposed to feel when you want to remove that aspect? You really basically saying you don't want Sonny, JJ, and Angie, my beautiful kids, you don't want them to eat.
Is there a compromise? Because we heard what she said on the Breakfast Club.
Compromise,
when she said that she asked for the instrumentals back.
Let's definitely address that.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm trying to be good at my job.
Is this camera on?
I want y'all to know that. Yeah.
Ashanti.
Oh, shit.
I'm not.
All right, I think we heard that before. So, like I said, I just wanted to put it in full context. And this clip right here, that was Fat Joe's first response. So let's check it out. All right, there you go.
I'm not talking crazy to Irv because Irv just closed the deal. You know, God bless him, he's making money. But he trying to take shots at the wrong dude to get his little street cred off of Joe Crack. Don't do that. Okay, we not, oh my God. Yo, Irv, stop, right? You're a producer. And so, I'm chilling, right? We do the show. I try to stay. Willis Sav legend. I try to stay, but I couldn't. I stink at this. I'll tell you I left. I went to Lemon Ice King. I came straight home and took, you know when you take one of them showers that you like half dizzy. And so I'm watching this Drink Champs. Yo, y'all can at Irv Gotti, whoever the fuck you want, right? Talking to Joe Crack guys, if you don't know by now, I doubt you never know me. Whatever Irv has with Ashanti is 20 years old, right? And so I know he was making some points that mean a lot to him, his heart and soul. But when you keep ranting about somebody 20 years later, it felt like he's not over the young lady, right? And so also we didn't know that they was fucking, right? Because the whole time, I'm there. What's Love, Big Pun Record, On Tour. I never seen them together like that. Now, I'm not saying they wasn't. They was. Or there was rumors they was. I never seen it. But I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Right? Now, it's okay if it's on a documentary. You got to say your truth for your documentary. But to go to Drink Champs and keep calling her a bitch, keep disrespecting, guys, I'm not going to be the one, I'm not the guy, to stand up for Ashanti, the brother that, I'm not, the Ja Rule was standing right next to him. And so I'm not going to be that guy, right? But, like, I'm not telling stories about a girl I was with 20 years ago. In fact, I hope you die. Fuck you, bitch. Leave me alone, right?
Hey, I'm the same way. You talking about 20 years ago? If I was with you two years ago and we're not together no more, yeah, fuck you for life. Like, I ain't fucking with you. But their situation is different though. It's millions involved, so yeah, I feel salty too.
And so when you're doing this, it looks like you caught up, you ain't get over the shit. Even if we know you have to be over it because it's 20 years, right? But on top of that, it just and then everything you else, it kind of brings less credibility to everything else you see. And let me tell you something. Irv Gotti, he did discover her. Irv Gotti did make her the hits. Did shoot the video. Right? I mean, the man did it. He's a genius. It's a fact. He signed DMX. He signed Jay-Z. He signed Ja. The man's a genius. He's a genius. There's no question. But he make himself look crazy, disrespecting her. And the woman never really disrespected him. Right? And so all the shit he's talking and all that, I'm just looking like, damn, bro. And he kept coming back and coming back. And so let me tell you what Irv was saying is something I've been wanting to talk about. There's a law, guys. All right. I want y'all to listen to me and I don't want to bore you. So I think I'm going to speed through it. Right? All right. I'm not saying Ashanti did, but there's a lot of artists that's been robbed by producers and record labels. Artists that you've been playing their music every single day. And when you play their music every single day, they're supposed to make money or get paid from it. And they just make little bit, and whoever produced it or whatever, or robbed them with the paperwork, make the most money. So now they made a law for that. And so artists are going back, redoing the song. Because once you replay it and you put new vocals, it's your song now. So they start streaming the new version and you start making money off the streams. The problem is that I've been hearing these remixes or covers or whatever. None of them sound the same like the original song. Now I know you got robbed. Now I know you got jerked. But at least you've been touring for the last 20, 30, 40 years off these records, making show money. I heard a song that an artist covered. That's a legendary song. I'll tell you behind the scenes because I respect her so much. It sounded horrible. And I immediately knew they switched the beat a little. I immediately knew it wasn't the same thing. And she fucks up trying to make a little streaming money. Her legacy. Because what do you got to do now? Yo, I want to hear the real...
the real version. The original version.
I want to hear the... What are you doing now? When you going to Spotify say, I want to hear the real one?
You're actually helping the old guy. The new one don't sound good.
No, I just don't... Yeah. Bro, horrible. I've heard a couple of them. I heard about 3.
Anyways, so now I'm gonna play Irv Gotti's response. Irv Gotti was not happy at all.
I just felt me telling my story would give people more insight of who I am as a person, how I came up. And, you know, if I could inspire a few young executives to do it, that's all great too. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt the timing of it all was correct. Next record.
Speaking of that, one of your longtime friends yesterday goes by the name of Fat Joe. He called you a sucker for talking about all of this stuff 20 years later. How you feel about that? I know you saw it.
Man, I feel like he fooled me. He's not my friend.
Whoa.
I was fooled. But in life, you get fooled. But you know what? He said,
what? They don't want you to say nothing?
But in life, forget Joe, because they don't want me to talk about Joe.
Okay,
so I won't talk about Joe. I'll talk about life, right? And in life, everyone goes through friends, people who you thought was your friend. I'm not talking about Joe. Let me talk. So in life, I've had countless friends come and go. But you know what remains consistent and why I get through all of this?
Why?
My family. Because I don't really need friends. You know, I don't really need friends. I'm more than content with going home and spending time with my mom. Like, I'm a weird dude like that. I guess that's weird, right? I'd rather be at home with my mom, laughing and joking, and with my brothers and sisters. It's something that my mother used to say, because I grew up in Jamaica, Queens, right? So it was the crack epidemic, everything. So my mother used to always say when I was a little boy, don't play with nobody. Play with your brothers and sisters, because it was safe. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of like stuck with me. But that also, I accept people and I embrace people as my family. Everyone who's around me, who's my close friends, I deem my family. You know what I'm saying? That they're my extended family. So friends, you know, it happens. They come and go. You know, people may be jealous of you on the low. You know, I just signed a deal for $300 million. I know certain people who...
God damn, $300 million.
Who's my friends, my so-called friends, they may be mad at that. They maybe have some jealousy and envy with that, and that's cool. We ain't got to be friends no more. I'm totally fine with me and my immediate family. I don't need any new friends or any old friends who pretended they was my friends, but they revealed themselves. They're not my friends.
Anyways, as you guys heard, that was Irv Gotti's response. He was pretty much saying that Fat Joe was hating. And now I'm going to play Fat Joe's last response. So without further ado, let's go straight to it.
Once again, if you didn't hear the beginning, because I really want to let y'all know that, is Irv Gotti said, I'm no longer his friend. And he's correct, because I'm his brother. And I love him. I love his entire family. I love his mother. I love his sisters. I love his brothers. I love his sons. I love them all. And so sometimes brothers check each other. That's the furthest I'm going to go. But besides that, you know, I can never feel ill of the brother. You know, it is what it is. Yo, we the biggest in the game, man. Go take that shit. Go do what you want to do. Go do what you want to do. We the biggest in the motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? And so God did.
As you guys watch the videos, it's pretty much the same thing every year or two, man. They getting money off of us, man. You know, obviously, if I was them, I would do the same shit too. All you gotta do is just go do interviews, and then people are gonna get mad. When you get mad, what you do? You start checking. Oh my God, they keep doing that shit again. Oh man. Nah, man, they're just having a good payday. And I don't blame them. I'll do the same thing too if I was them. But fans, y'all love it. But guess what? Prime example, look. You see, even Fat Joe get paid too. Why? He was in a big ass concert performing Ashanti song. It's a payday, baby. Anyways, man, like I said, it's a lot to unpack. He just made $300 million, man. $300 million just talking shit. I mean, obviously it didn't just talk shit, but at this point, that's all he does. All he gotta do is start some shit, get more money. And I don't blame him. Cause y'all still buying it. Y'all still watching. Obviously, I'll do the same thing. Oh man, I'm so hyped. Anyways, man, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And by the way, sometimes, hey, you might catch me on a bad day where I'm not hype, and sometimes you might catch me hype like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.